Hey everybody, it's Miasma from Gyre Media, and today we're going to be talking about a great summertime anime with summer fast approaching, Hotarubi no Mori, or Into the Forest of Firefly's Light. A 45-minute anime film directed by Takehiro Omori, who has previously done Durarara, Natsume's Book of Friends, and Bakuno. And this movie really invokes everything about the summertime for me. It's about escaping and enjoying your time, and enjoying a time that could seem fleeting and could last forever at the same time. It's basically about this little girl named Hotaru, and she at the beginning she's like 6-7 years old or whatever, and she really enjoys playing in the woods and near like the shrine area of this wooded area by where I think she's like visiting her relatives in the summertime. And she's just this fun-loving kid. She loves to run around and like climb the trees and stuff like that. And in this forest, however, there is also a bunch of yokai and spirits and different like entities of Japanese folklore that sort of live in their own society alongside the humans. But there's a clear separation there. And so it is in this forest that she meets one of these spirits who's known as Gin. And now, while Gin may look human, he is in fact a spirit, and he wears this like weird mask all the time, and he actually can't come into contact with any human being. If he does that, something pretty bad will happen, and I don't really want to spoil it. But he can't do that. Big taboo for him. So, of course, he meets this like little 6-7-year-old girl who just wants to play, and he's at first not really about it, but then he kind of slightly starts to enjoy her company more and more. Except for there's these really funny parts where she's just a kid, and Hotaru is trying to like play tag or play games with him, where she has to like touch him, and it's a game for her, but it's terrifying for him because he's forbidden from doing such a thing. So I find that pretty funny, and it basically really like laid back. They have a whole bunch of it goes through multiple summers because Hotaru lives there during the summertime and then goes back to school during the rest of the year. So at the end of every summer, she kind of has to say goodbye to Gin, and it's sort of like, I'll see you next summer. And then it continues that for a couple more years, and of course Hotaru is a human, so she ages like pretty normally. She ages normally, and Gin doesn't, because he's this weird spirit mask guy thing. And somebody's gonna comment down below. He's a yokai, or like whatever the hell the real thing is. Okay, he's some kind of weird forest spirit dude. And so he doesn't really age, and she does. And as the years go by, she becomes like a teenager, young adult, and starts to develop feelings for Gin, and vice versa. And I don't want to go into too much into the rest of the story because we could go into spoiler there. But let me just briefly talk about what I really like about the show. Like I said at the beginning, summertime is this really cool time, I think, when you're a kid. Because you get not only do you get your break from school, but it's time that you could spend with your friends, and it's freedom really. Unless you're being like stowed away at some kind of camp, you have the liberty to do sort of what you want to do. And Hotaru really like embodies that because she just wants to play in this forest, and she does. She does what she wants to do, and it's a cool like escape from her everyday life. She doesn't have to really worry about any struggles here. It's pretty much just pure fun. And it is fun for Gin too, because he can learn sort of about humans, probably some stuff that he didn't know before. And someone's actually giving him company, because aside from hanging out with her, his life kind of seems to suck because he's just this spirit dude who wanders around a forest. So I really like the balance of that. I like how it felt like summertime here. And it's a beautiful looking movie as well. The whole forest aesthetic is great. the sound, like you'll hear the birds and the cicadas and stuff like that, and just how you see like the sun come down like through the trees and stuff like that. It made you feel like you were in a beautiful Japanese forest, which was a great job. The voice acting was pretty good too. Of course, I don't think a dub of this exists, but it was perfectly fine in sub. It's only 45 minutes long. You don't have to like stay focused for too long, and there's really not crazy amounts of dialogue anyway. It's a pretty just fun, down to earth movie with a lot of feels in it, especially towards the end. Which again, I'm not gonna spoil, but this thing will tug at your heartstrings a little bit. Be prepared for that. But I highly recommend that you guys check out Hotarubi no Mori. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought down below. Please don't spoil people. And if you know of any shows, OVAs, movies, or anything that are similar, please let me know. You can follow me on, if you like what I'm doing here, follow me on Twitter at Gyre Media. I also do do live streams when I can. When I am streaming, I will let you know on that Twitter account. And yeah, as always, guys, thank you for watching. My name is Miasma from Gyre Media, and I'm signing out.